Ugh, T-Robs. Fucking, you look like a leprechaun. Look at T-Robs. I can see him in Ireland. He's fucking ugly. He's eating a potato. Oh, that poor bastard's eating potato soup. He's gonna put a gold at his bedside. He's drinking Tullamore. He's drinking the whiskey. Oy vey! Hey, he's ugly. He looks just like a fucking leprechaun. A fucking leprechaun. A fucking leprechaun. Ew, it's Diego. He's got dandruff all over his shoulders. He's wearing a shirt that says Top Guy. Oy vey, he's an ugly son of a bitch. Tullamore, drinking the Tullamore. He's drinking the Tullamore. The Tullamore. Robs is drinking the Tullamore Dew. Tullamore Dew. Tullamore Dew. Tullamore Dew. I need a little Tullamore Dew with some Jameson and some soda, some Tullamore Dew. Tullamore Dew, Tullamore Dew, Tullamore Dew, Tullamore Dew. Let me get one of them Tullamore Dews with a ginger ale. Tullamore Dew. Oh. My windows are stained with the cum of 1,000 years. Beautiful sunset here in Chicago, land of the leprechauns. This is a leprechaun farm I have down here. It's run by leprechauns. Say goodnight, my little leprechauns. Tomorrow we're going to eat a turkey and drink some Tullamore Dew. Monopoly. Antique monopolies. Here, I'll show you some cool artwork I've done. This is an ancient Babylonian logos. What you would call a glyph. The name is the Solar Glyph. And I put all the graffiti stuff. I photographed it before I put all the graffiti, but I just put all this NZT stuff on it. These paintings are inspired by Mixed on Clubhouse. Check that out. Those are Mixed inspired. I got two more over there, but anyways, let's go into the other room. Take you back to Don Diego's house of Jew hate losers. Dandruff Kings.
Are they all connected to the sound bar?
They're all in a row.
Oh, yeah, but the issue with that is they're too close together. You don't have like proper.
Look at all those lasers. See the lasers shooting at me? See the lasers? Those are lasers.
The problem,
I tried covering them up, but they're right near the mic. And so you mute the mic, actually. The mic is at the top, but the mic is not at the bottom. It's actually at the top.
Where I have tower speakers and everything, like the whole Dolby Atmos system.
It's just for your bedroom. I think sound bars are fine for bedrooms. I think it's like probably not worth the headache. I mean, like if you're doing any like really serious watching, like you're probably doing it in the living room, right?
It feels like Friday.
Not just like throwing
It
something
feels like every day.
Yeah.
What hour is it? What fucking year is
The
it?
Atmos subwoofer, the whole experience, like it gets loud in there. Not loud, but you know what I mean. Volume.
Yeah, dude, I was watching I got a 4K of Interstellar. I watched that for the first time, and during like the rocket takeoff scene, my room was actually like vibrating. It was.
I know, you sent me a picture of your setup one time.
Yeah. I mean, it's I'm definitely like we're not renewing our lease, and I'm gonna get a bigger space where like there's more space between the speakers and stuff, and I'll actually be able to do like a proper sub crawl and get like more optimal sub placement. But until then, it's really good. I wasn't planning on doing a 5.1 just because there's not really the space for it. but I got such a good deal on it. I got all those speakers for fucking $200.
You should join TV Too Low. The subreddit.
You mean TV Too High?
No, you are TV Too Low.
I'm not TV Too Low. What are you talking about?
From my memory, yeah.
No, my TV's definitely not too low. It's, if anything, it's like ever so slightly too high, but I don't mind because there's actually space for the center channel directly underneath the TV. But like ideally the TV would probably, like you want the center of the TV to be at eye level when you're in viewing position. So, and mine is like a few inches above, but like that doesn't really bother me. Like people who, I mean, you're one of those mantle people, right? You got a TV above the
That's retarded.
I do have it above the mantle, but I actually have
the articulating mount.
Yeah,
I remember the articulating mount.
it was expensive as hell, dude.
Articulating
Yeah,
mouth.
I mean it's worth it. I mean if like there's truly no other space for your TV, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
But
No, if I could go back in time, I think I would have chosen, at least for my bedroom, since I only watch at night, a projector.
I think like if you're going with like a gigantic,
It needs to be like 100 inches to have a projector.
Yeah.
That's
I agree because that's
There's
the
a
only time.
minimum sort of worthy point, right? It's like,
Yeah, because it's not going to be as good as like especially like an OLED. Like even an elite projector isn't going to produce the same inky blacks and contrast as like a good OLED. But I will say like if you have like a small home theater and you want a 98-inch, 100-inch, 110-inch screen, like I could definitely see the argument that the slightly worse picture quality is made up for in terms of like immersion.
Biden administration.
They threatened Israel.
Yeah, if they
or-
don't accept the ceasefire, that they'll have to be sanctioned.
Mhm.
And so if they do the ceasefire, if they break the ceasefire or something, I don't know, I can't remember. I was kind of reading about it on Twitter, but something to do with sanctions and a lot of pressure from the Biden administration. All right. Slippers.
Please don't scroll. I'm just.
Hi, Aditi. Hi, Joy.
Where is Shifty?
I don't know. She wasn't on today?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen her.
I went very early this morning because I just jumped on and jumped off.
Oh, you know what? We love it too. God, I gotta stop drinking this soda stream. I'm getting so gassy.
Is Soda Stream to you like soda, like regular soda? Is it like something?
No, soda is just soda water, and then
Oh.
pop is
Flavor?
Yeah, like Coca-Cola, whatever. But we don't really say pop. We just say whatever drink it is, like Sprite, pop, etc., etc. You know.
I just read something about a ceasefire in Lebanon.
Yeah, maybe.
What'd you read?
What?
You want to read it?
Yeah, it just says Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin announced a ceasefire.
All right. Well, that's good. That works, Tommy Chops. That works.
Thanks, Tea Time.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain.
I'm glad.
Finishing up my work day, and then I gotta go to a sugar call, and then I'll be back.
Same. I'm finishing up work too.
That's good. So I guess. Oh yeah, because you're in New York.
Yeah, Yeah, I work from home now. I'm a supervisor.
Oh, that's good that you get to work from home.
It has its pros and cons.
Fuck. Why? Because you don't get to socialize with human.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I end up changing my backyard around a lot. So,
All right, so you're in the suburbs.
yeah.
I was in the city last night with a lot of people from the suburbs.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you go?
We went to a place called Rebby's not here. 12 chairs, 12 something like 12 chairs. 12 napkins.
I've heard of it. Never been.
Shit.
It's
This
it's
is a
Israeli
live stream.
restaurant, but it's not a kosher restaurant.
This
but
is
it's
called
What's
Kiss
the
a
one that we went
Choose.
to last night?
It's called Kiss a Choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check out that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Kiss a Choose, y'all.
I drove in.
Oh, 12 Chairs Cafe, yeah.
Yeah,
It's called Kiss a
really good
Choose.
food.
Who's everybody who went?
She's got more subscribers than me. Kiss a Choose.
Who went? Rebby, Roya's sister. I'm gonna get some. Yaakov, Cohen,
Wow.
Darren, Chava, Ariel. I don't
Check
know if
this
you remember
one out.
Ariel from the old days.
I think
Big
so,
Zed,
yeah.
Everywhere you go, you live.
Big Zed's
What a
wife.
crew.
It's the live
Big Zed's my
world.
friend.
I'm
You didn't know.
alive.
Rebby, am I missing? Oh, Rebby's brother. That's B. And I think that's it. Rebby, did I miss anybody?
Damn.
Wait, where is Michelle?
37 subscribers. Just Indian women just sitting there.
What did you say?
Where is
There are 37 viewers. I get nothing.
On here for...
Yasmin.
At least my content is somewhat
Guys.
intelligent. I mean, crazy. There's a whole world on YouTube which is live now. Oh, they kicked me. Those anti-Semites. Patrilineal, of course.
But you need to see Fallen because you like scary movies, so you have to see
Fallen? When's it from?
Denzel Washington, 1998.
1998. All right, what's it about?
It's like a detective story slash like supernatural thriller.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Have you seen Haneke's Funny Games? I just showed that to one of my friends.
No, I know you told me. Tim, that's why it was such a dumb move for Randy to like do what he did.
What did Randy do? Candy Randy
Randy was like rage quit because I wouldn't kick someone for him.
Oh.
And Kapara.
You're choosing fringe or at a minimum a fringe character and at best an outsider for a returning character to the show.
Yeah.
No, but like the point is she's not disruptive. She might be annoying.
This is where you don't get it, but it's fine. You're not going to change.
He doesn't get it.
No, I just realized that I couldn't.
Dude, you think Noah's an acceptable fucking person to hang around?
He's generally quiet.
I'm not gonna say any more than that.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
fine.
Tim's anti-Nora? What's this?
Bro, I've had her blocked for like months.
Oh my god, interesting. Very interesting. I thought you guys would get along because you both hate Jews.
I hate them all, bro.
He's an equal opportunity hater.
I do not discriminate against kikes, wops, or greasers.
Oh, that's good. Oh man, I got quite a drive tomorrow. I'm driving to my girlfriend's family for Thanksgiving.
First struck me as the road trippy kind. Hey,
I don't love it, but if something's like, if I can drive somewhere in like less than 8 hours, I'm probably gonna opt to do that over flying.
Yeah, by the time you actually like transit to an airport, sit around and wait for 2 hours, possibly a delay. Have to
Yeah,
deal
exactly.
with other people, even if there's a small period where even if it's greater than, say it's 6 hours door to door via plane, I'd still rather drive 8 hours because I'm in total control in my own company.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
Like
But
if
all
it was
takes is, like,
if it was
yeah.
double, if it was
yeah.
from when I leave home to when I arrive at my destination, it's 6 hours via plane, right? So like a 2 hour plane, 2 to 3 hour plane journey, and a couple hours either side, versus a 12+ hour drive. Maybe not, but there's a certain point where even if it's a longer journey, it's still worth it. So you don't have to deal with the riffraff.
Yeah, well, it's nice being in control. Like even like at a smaller level, I walk to work every day. And it takes me about 25, 30 minutes. Technically, I could save about 10 minutes by, taking the subway. But if I did that, then like I have to allot for time to make sure I don't miss the subway, or if it comes early or late. You have to, like, by the time you do it, you're better off. Whereas like I know exactly how long it takes me to walk to work, and I get the exercise. So yeah, definitely team driving over flying. Just kind of sucks. I mean, like it's cool that you can do it and get somewhere that you really don't want to drive to. But I totally agree that like unless you're talking like double the length of time, by the time like how early do you like show up to the airport? I like to show up to the airport like 2 hours before.
But that's not even. No, I don't. I never fucking do that. Unless I was like traveling with a group of people. But like if it's just me or maybe one other person, like I'm always not last. Like I've never missed a flight in my life. But like I don't hang around in an airport.
Yeah. Depends on the airport too.
But the under appreciated bit as well is depending on the circumstance. If you drive there, you also have your own vehicle. You don't need to rent a car.
Oh, true. Yeah.
On other people or whatever. So you have your own. There's an element of freedom that comes with that as well. That I'm in a different city. I can go visit my aunt the other side, or there's not this like you're just waiting around for hours for dinner to be cooked sometimes, and just like what the fuck am I doing here? Just like you're trapped.
You know what the problem with flying is? That you have to fly with a bunch of people that have never flown before.
Oh god, I once flew Frontier. Wouldn't recommend it.
What's the one that all the black people use?
Frontier and Spirit.
Spirit is going out of business.
Yeah, I remember I was driving around looking for my gate, and I saw a bunch of, people, and I was like, that must be the Frontier gate.
Dude, it's going out of business, the Spirit, but yeah, when I go to the airports, I go to major airports are full of people that don't know how to fly.
Yeah.
No, bro, I don't know. Because there's just like, listen to me. You live in a multi-ethnic country is the problem. The videos I see of people chimping out in airports, right? Dude, this shit doesn't happen where I live. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah. Remember that white dude who was singing Eminem when they were trying to get him like to do something? Remember that guy?
Who?
There was the video of this white dude at an airport who was freaking out, and then he started like rapping Eminem. He started rapping "Not Afraid."
No, why would he do that?
I don't know, because he was trying to make a point, and he thought that the best way to make the point was through music, I suppose.
Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed. Look it up. Look up Guy Airport Eminem Not Afraid. I guarantee you will show up.
No, like I've been on a plane and like where it got hit by lightning and I had to turn around and return to the airport and whatever. No one had an issue. No one lost their shit. It's perfectly orderly. Blah blah blah. We all literally disembarked the aircraft through the gantry, literally into the exact same gate or up the gantry that we literally took off from or we departed from. And then we just sat in the terminal for a couple of hours and there was no one chimping out. There was no drama. In fact, there was a girl that I went to school with on the same flight. Like, so we were like, it was a non-issue, but like.
Have you ever had to sleep in an airport?
No.
I did once. My flight, like, something happened to the plane.
Well, there you go. Again, I'd rather sleep in my car. I literally just did I take a lot of photographs, especially when I drive. I don't know why. I have this thing where, like, if I drive through over a bridge or through tunnels, I always take like whatever. So basically, when I lived in Portugal and I went to the Le Mans race, obviously in France, I I took like, it ended up in the entire trip, I took like just under 2,000 photos, 1,900 and something. So I made like it was about 2 to 3 minute slideshow basically, just literally skipping through all the different frames. And why the fuck was I bringing that up? Yeah, the also the benefit is I can sleep in my own fucking car, right? Rather than in a fucking airport if there was something to go wrong, right? So if there was something unexpected, you know, like, so car for the win.
My fear.
Yeah, definitely team car.
My fear of sleeping in an airport is like someone just stealing my luggage.
Oh yeah. Like if I have closed my eyes even momentarily, I'm like wrapping like my arms around the straps and shit, and like, yeah, fuck that.
And then some guy gives him a high five at the end.
You found the video?
Yeah, what the fuck am I looking at?
Visions.
What's wrong with this person? But yeah, that's what happens at airports. Shit like that.
Yeah, well, people show up like, I don't know, like I said, I'm showing up like minimum like an hour and 30 minutes before, just because I've had it take an hour to get through like security before.
The highway commissioner.
Where, you know, like for some reason, like there's one fucking security person open.
That's like peak travel. Like that's like peak summertime or hot vacation holiday time.
You have to come to America and see how it works here.
You gotta let the TSA like fondle your balls too. I don't know if they do that in Ireland.
Yeah, that watching videos of them like fondling kids, like, you know, I don't even have kids and I'm not even in America, but like that radicalizes me. I'm like, I just, there you go, another reason to fucking drive.
I remember I was going into a club like fairly recently, and the dude was like brushing over my crotch, and he did it like a few times before he realized it was my dick, and then he just gave me the craziest look.
TMI?
Yeah, it's probably not the first time I've done
He's like, oh no, I did it again.
Is this IDOT or Illinois Tollway Authority?
Oh.
Yeah, I would rather drive coast to coast in the United States than London.
Dude, coast to coast?
Absolute impunity.
Coast to coast is like 4 days.
Bro, I drove 2,000 miles. I think it's about 3,000 miles. And coast to coast, I've done from basically Ireland to the very south of Portugal, which is it's 2,000 miles. I've done that in 36 hours. Would not recommend.
Palestine, they have only worked to remove the occupation by any means necessary. And just like Egypt, when Egypt rised up, what would happen if Egyptians were also under an oppressive occupation right now? What would they do? They would do the same exact thing, and you have 1,000 Hamases in Egypt. Right, you have a military, so you could speak from that perspective. Guess what? We have a military. It's called Hamas.
Yeah,
and you can't sit here and talk about how strong your military is. At the same time, you're talking about how you can't help, you can't do anything. Our military can't do anything right now, which I understand. I understand.
Our country internally and externally.
Listen, I'm with you there. I'm totally with you. I understand about Egypt, and I understand that, you know, if Egypt enters a war with Israel, Egypt's economy is teetering right now, and it won't take much to send it over. I get that. But don't say Hamas.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't want you to speak to me with resentment, thinking I don't support the Palestinians.
But you say Hamas, though.
On the contrary, I do support them like till the very last.
But how can you not support Hamas, the only resistance group that's fighting?
Because the amount of resources that gets tunneled to Hamas is not even being it's not helping the Palestinians in any way, shape, or form. They all just use their own weaponry, and not to mention as well for their own sake, their own community, their own people, which is basically the Hamas.
That's what the Israelis want to do. Right from the beginning, before October the 7th, Smotrich has actually testified that they want to wipe off all the Palestinians. They want Israel free from Palestinians. It wasn't. These people were actually intending.
And what do you suggest Palestinians do? What are you suggesting the Palestinians
have to die? You know.
We have to fight.
I never said that.
We did
for the Palestinians, but to fight.
We did.
whether
non-violent.
they're fighting or whether they're not fighting.
Hold
They're
on,
dying.
Joe, wait. We did
It's not
non-violent
It's not doing anything
protesting.
for the sake of the people. Actually, I don't see any improvement
The
in
people
people's
will,
situations.
well,
And
the
everything is
Israelis
for
want
their
to
own
kill the
sake.
people,
We're still
the
in war.
Palestinian people.
We are still
They
at war.
want to kill the Palestinian
Agreed
people,
with
not
Sirius.
Hamas.
Hold on, Yahweh. Hold on, please. We're still at war. There isn't an improvement yet because we are literally still at war.
There's
Hamas.
never been, actually, when it comes to Hamas. There's never been an improvement. To be
What do you mean there's not? So right now, the pendulum for generations was pro-Israeli around the world, and that pendulum has swung all the way to the other side to be
It's because of
pro-Palestinian.
them. No, it's
That's because of
bloodshed
Hamas.
The entire world witnessed.
Right,
Like,
witnessed.
never before has the world sympathized with Palestinians
Right.
as much as they do now, and that's because of how everybody in the
That's-
world took to the
that's-
street to basically advocate for the Palestinians.
That's because Hamas recorded everything.
Yeah, whatever.
Hamas recorded everything. They video
Yeah, of course,
recorded
they are the ones
everything
with
and put it
cameras.
online. They understood
It's
that
actually the
cyber.
opposite. Normal individuals, commoners, are the ones who are able to.
What are you talking about? Have you not seen the Hamas recordings of their operations and what they do, and the recordings of the reporters that are in Gaza right now? Okay, and I doubt they're getting paid very much through Al Jazeera because no other reporters are allowed in. Okay, they were there from the beginning. Hamas records all their operations. They put them out every single week to show, yes, we are making progress. We are literally removing Israelis from here, from this area, from this area, from this area. They keep having to come back. Every time they come back, they lose more and more tanks, more and more soldiers, more APC carriers.
Will they have the resources to actually replenish that? You're saying they don't have that much. I beg to differ. I think they have millions and millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars, basically. You don't actually have.
What do you mean? Who doesn't have much? I never made the claim about any money that they have.
You just said that.
I didn't say anything about what money they have.
Okay.
No, I didn't say
I
what money
guess
they have.
I'm just true.
I didn't say anything about money. I said Israel comes in, they conduct operations, they are recorded by Hamas. And when we say Hamas, and when you say Hamas, by the way, I hope you know it's not Hamas. It's not one group. Hamas, the resistance for Hamas is Al-Qassam. There are 14 other groups, 14 other Palestinian resistance groups in Gaza that fight along with Al-Qassam. So for you to say Hamas, you're really blaming all of Palestinians because they come from all from the left to the right.
Pull the victim card so badly.
What victim? We are fighting. We're not being victims. You're the one saying you're a victim. You're a victim of your own nation, of your own government, of your own people, the size of your country. We're not saying we're victims. We're saying we're not victims and we're willing to fight.
Again, misconstruing my words. First of all, I never played the victim in any way, shape, or form. We're not at war. My country is still very stable. We don't have wars in it. Okay? You're just pulling you're literally, every time I talk about Hamas, you're telling me you're against Palestinians. You're pulling the victim card every time.
How can I be pulling the victim card when Palestinians are fighting?
Yeah, cool.
Victims don't fight. Victims give up.
Okay,
it's not possible. You can't have it both ways. We can't fight and be victims at the same time.
I never referred to the Palestinians.
Then who's a victim?
Okay.
Who's a victim?
I was referring to you and the way you word it. Basically, okay? Look, don't try to trigger me and explain me, okay? It's not gonna work.
Wait, I am not a victim. I have a career here in America. I live in the U.S. I don't live in the West Bank. I definitely do not claim to be a victim. I'm Palestinian, but I am not.
Dustin, why are you gaslighting him? He's from Palestine.
I'm not gaslighting.
Yeah, you are. You're gaslighting on purpose. I don't know if you're trolling or if you're.
I'm not trolling.
Okay.
This is a very serious matter. Hold on. This is a very serious matter. As soon as, hold on. Yahweh, bro, mute the fuck up. As soon as we brought up the point about the Hamas, what you did is, these people are not this, they're not, they're damaging the people.
Actually.
Yeah, but we called out the Egyptian government, you started defending. Even though we know from our perspective, the Egyptian government is in the wrong.
From your own perspective.
For my own analysis, I have a lot of data on this.
Okay, I respect your analysis. That's your own opinion. Though still very subjective, nonetheless.
There's a lot of people that actually are talking shit about Egypt. By the way, they're saying, "Why aren't they opening up the borders?" What are you talking about? Go on Twitter Space, you'll find out. Looks like you haven't.
I will say the Egyptian military. I think they are itching for a fight with Israel. I think that is, I will say that. But when it comes to what you said about Egypt, I do agree. But for you to say what you said about your own country, but then turn around and say, well, those that are actually fighting for your rights, meaning Palestinian rights, they're no good. Like they're not doing anything. They did do something. They literally stopped the deal between Saudi Arabia and Israel, which would have bypassed Palestinians and would have left Palestinians in a perpetual state of oppression forever. So they have the Palestinians' best interests in mind. And why? Because they grew up in that same area. The area that they are defending is the area that they grew up in, their parents grew up in, their grandparents grew up in, and you could go all the way back, And these are second and third, not generation refugees, but they actually had to move and become refugees 2 or 3 times and ended up in Gaza. So, I don't understand how you could say that, unless you give an alternate plan for achieving a situation where Palestinians are no longer occupied and brutally oppressed. If you can give a scenario, a plan forward for something without fighting, I'm willing to listen.
I just think it's futile. That's all. But I'm not going to talk any further about this. I'm not going to give any further comments on this because I guess you and I agree to disagree. And I think you and I actually agree, but I think just a matter of semantics, really. So it's okay. It doesn't matter.
It does, because there are people dying there. Okay, Edward, the Sumatra is actually planning to annex the West Bank. Are they going to do something similar to October the 7th, ignite some kind of false flag or...
It's just talk about annexing the West Bank.
Yeah, he's trying to do something similar to the West Bank as they did to Gaza. So probably they will do something similar to October the 7th.
Attack it. Well, when it comes to the West Bank, my cousin just returned a couple of weeks ago from the West Bank. Her father passed away. Thankfully, when he passed, she was there for a couple of weeks, and he ended up passing away as she's returning home.
I'm sorry for your loss, Edward.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Her experience. Now she grew up in the West Bank, my cousin. And moved here when she was in her, I want to say late 20s, when she got married. But her experience a few weeks ago in the West Bank was, she said it was very surreal. She did notice, which was very odd, that there were Israelis conducting operations, and she would hear Israeli gunfire, but she would not hear returning gunfire from Palestinians, which she found to be very, very odd, because where's the resistance? And this is in the Ramallah area, which is not known, is not a very resistance-heavy area, but you would at least expect that there would be some resistance to whatever was happening. Whoever Israelis were shooting at, you would expect somebody would be shooting back, but there wasn't. And she asked around, and it turns out that the Palestinian Authority has been taking guns away from the Palestinians around Ramallah and the surrounding areas. Bethlehem, Columbia Camp, that's where I'm from.
And Diana, please. I'm here. Yeah.
And so that's what she said. And when it comes to the settlers and Israel annexing, and she asked about this, and Palestinians do not believe and they know the political situation in Israel better than I do. But Palestinians over there do not believe politically that Israel is anywhere near annexing the West Bank. It's just talk from the right.
You know very well
at this point.
You know very well that they're planning to, you can say kill all the Palestinians or make a genocidal war. So basically, they don't want to see a Palestinian from the river to the sea. Until all should die, because they want to keep it this way, only pure for the Jews. So that genocide has to continue. I mean, if there is nothing, if there's nothing going to happen in the West Bank, they will have to create some kind of problems to give them an excuse to wipe out.
I see what you're saying, Yahweh, but understand Netanyahu right now is in really weak position internally. He has 2 new, very, very serious charges. I don't know if it's 2 or 3, but it has to do with the top secret documents that were found in Gaza that the IDF has. They were considered top secret. He abused his powers to get the documents. The documents were not supposed to be removed from the archives, secured archives that they were in. You had to have a clearance to go in and read them. You could only read them. You can't take notes. And it's a need-to-know basis. He had someone go in and make a copy of them and then show those parts of those documents on national TV in Israel. So he is facing charges for that now.
And to be honest, Ed, I think the charges are bullshit. He's polling higher than ever, and he's coming across like Winston Churchill. I like this peace deal, by the way, with Hezbollah. If the Lebanese army does our work for us and pushes them back beyond the Litani, the job will have been done. And if they break the ceasefire, there's going to be hell to pay. So, and you remember, Hezbollah said there would be no peace from Hezbollah until there was peace in Gaza. Hezbollah's dead, and Hezbollah's going to have peace with no peace.
The ceasefire is going to give Hezbollah. Yeah, but the ceasefire is going to give Hezbollah a chance to re-up.
If they re-up, we're back in. If they do anything, we're back in.
No, but this next time, this next time when they re-up, it's going to be really, really hardcore. Yeah, it's going to be really hardcore. So what's the plan here? They want to put their focus. Hold up. They want to focus on Gaza instead of take their focus away from Lebanon.
That is exactly what they're doing, which is push them back behind the Litani and disarm. If they rearm, then we're back in there.
So they're not violating the Israeli government. Never violated anything related to the border, the 1701.
Now you're changing the subject.
No, I'm talking about the same subject. 1701 resolution. No, they never violated any of the.
They're supposed to be behind the Litani. Now the U.S. and France.
They never violated any of the.
Amir, can I finish a sentence? Now the U.S. and France. Hang on. Now the U.S. and France will enforce the ceasefire and the Lebanese government, which it always should have been. Now they're going to get rid of Hezbollah, and I think it makes a lot of sense.
Hezbollah is part of the government. It's part of the Lebanese government.
Not anymore. They're getting kicked out. They're a terror group. They're out.
That's what you think. Yeah, that's what you think.
No,
they fund Lebanese institutions, by the way.
Listen, they're a terror group, Amir. They're out.
Yeah, they fund Lebanese institutions, by the way.
I'm sorry.
That's how Hezbollah is in power in Lebanon. By the way.
They're an occupying force.
You should go look it up. Do your own due diligence.
I do look it up. They're a terror group regarded around the world as a terror group
internationally. Terror group according to you.
No, international law.
Okay, was Nelson Mandela a terrorist? They still have a terrorist?
No.
Okay, what about Taliban? Is Taliban a terrorist?
Yes.
No, according to the U.S., it's not. Go look it up. Yeah, there you go.
Look it up. Go look it up. What is the U.S.?
According to the U.S., I go based on the U.S. laws.
Yeah. Amir, yes. You're not going to talk your way out of this.
No, you didn't have the knowledge about the Taliban, right?
Why did you switch to the Taliban?
Because I was trying to make a point about.
So in other words, you conceded about Hezbollah. I
was trying to make a point. In today's world, in today's time, maybe they're terrorists, but tomorrow, what if the U.S. comes around and like, okay, these people are not terrorists anymore? What do we do?
Keep dreaming. Keep wishing. Good. So you agree they're terrorists now?
No. You guys violated the 1701 as well, by the way. You guys have violated 1701 as well.
They're out, Amir.
You know this, right? Look at the resolution 1701.
You can change the subject all you want.
No, I'm not changing. I'm sticking to the Lebanese border. This is why you guys want Hezbollah out, back off because 1701. And Lebanese
we want
government
them
is
out
pushing.
because they're terrorists, Amir. And they're leaving. They got to go. And now we're empowering the Lebanese government and the U.S. and France to get rid of them. That's the facts. And again, Edward, I'm terribly sorry for your suffering and your family because we do have a heart. But the Hamas has brought nothing but shame and destruction upon your people. And they will not be allowed to remain. I'm really sorry about
I think we Palestinians have learned that it's up to us if we want to remain or not, Norm.
You can remain.
If we want Hamas there, if we don't want Hamas there,
I'm sorry.
Whatever
We lost that right.
we want to do, hold on. Whatever resistance that we feel is necessary as Palestinians, we will conduct as Palestinians.
On October
We learned
7th,
this
we
after
lost that
October
freedom.
7th.
That freedom is being confiscated. I'm
No,
sorry, Edward.
you
I have
can't
to say
confiscate
it.
because I didn't borrow any money from you. I didn't take out a loan from you, so you can't confiscate anything. I didn't receive payment.
What we're confiscating is their guns. That's what we're confiscating.
The only way to do that is through a ceasefire.
No, the only way to do it is for them to put their guns down and surrender and give back the hostages.
You said that about Norm, but you said that about Hezbollah. And what? Hezbollah had to volunteer to leave.
What did I say
Northern
about
Israel?
Hezbollah?
You said the same thing about
Hezbollah has been dismantled. We've killed their entire leadership.
If they've been dismantled, why are they volunteering to leave the northern border of Israel right now and to go back behind the Litani River?
I don't understand you.
Dismantled. If they have been dismantled, then
they're going there to lick their wounds because of the international.
No. Wait.
You just asked me the question. I just gave you the answer.
Okay, but dismantled means, Norm, it's not difficult, right? You have a line on the right, on down the paper. That's a border. The right side is Israel. Left side is Lebanon. And on the border is Hezbollah.
By the way, I'm grateful for the fact that you're a Zionist and the existence of Israel. I am grateful for that.
Norm, listen.
That's true Zionism.
Okay, Norm, stop it. You're not going to be ready.
I'm not really.
Okay, 14. Hold on, let me finish. Let me just finish I'll land here. Okay, that line, that's the border. Hezbollah was on that border, is still right now on this border. Okay? They entered into an agreement. Now they have agreed to move away from this border and over past the river.
That's right.
Hezbollah
Which was our war aim.
Hold on, Norm.
That was our war aim.
Wait, Norm. If Hezbollah was dismantled, they would not be on that border right now. They would already be past the river.
So when we
defeated
the Japanese,
the best way to think
answer.
about this.
When we defeated the Japanese, it didn't mean we had to kill every single Japanese soldier. It meant that we had to destroy their leadership, disarm them, and wreak enough havoc on them that they has done. Which is why they've been begging for the ceasefire and why the world is stepping in, the U.S. and France, to enforce it, supporting the Lebanese army for the first time, which wasn't strong enough to do it.
And that's fine. That's fine, Norm. I have no problem with this. What I'm saying is, Hezbollah has not been defeated. You have to enter into an agreement with them for them to leave the border and move back and agree not to attack Israel. That's what the agreement says. If they were defeated, you would not have an agreement saying this.
So
now I will focused on the remnants of what's left.
Remnants? We have been fighting and
you rested. Let me respond.
Go ahead.
So Hezbollah said they would not stop until the war on Gaza finished. Nasrallah said that. We've killed Nasrallah. We've killed their entire leadership. The war in Gaza goes on, and Hezbollah is now pulling back behind the Litani as they always should have.
So
that is our victory.
Biden said, okay, today, did you listen to his speech?
I didn't listen. I see he's taking credit for it, which I think is amusing.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Yeah. But so what he said is that now that there's a ceasefire agreement with Lebanon, now it's time for a ceasefire agreement with Gaza. This is what he said. The ceasefire agreements, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, both for Hezbollah and for Gaza are already done. They're already, the ink is drying.
Well,
they've been done before.
The security and cooperation agreement with the Saudis and Israel and the U.S. was done 10 years ago as well. By the way, that's never.
I don't know what that has to do with this. What I'm saying.
Well, you mentioned it before, so I thought I'd touch it.
Okay. No. Well, yeah, I did mention it earlier. What I'm saying. Well, Biden mentioned it today because Israel still wants the relationship with Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia wants
the terms of that will be Hamas is out and the hostages come back.
No, that's fine. Listen, I have no problem with that. No problem with that.
Neither do
I. That comes through a ceasefire agreement, which releases the hostages, which releases the Palestinians in terms on the other side, which releases the Israelis from Gaza, which allows aid in. This all has to happen.
Aid has been going in all along.
How do you coordinate? You coordinate by having an agreement, a contract. This is how coordination is done.
I don't think you and I disagree. I think you want to frame it in a way that affords your side more dignity, and I have no desire to deny you that dignity.
Wait.
It says in the contract, he's going based on the contract. What the hell are you on about?
I'm saying there has to be a contract.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying, Amir, to be honest.
I think it's way above your pay grade.
I don't think you understand the conversation that Edward and I are having. We both actually know something about
understand. I don't think you understand about the 1701.
Now you're just saying to me what I just said to you. Which is
my God. So I've brought up the 1701 resolution. What the fuck are you on about?
What does that have to do with anything, the 1701?
Well, this is why they were pressing UN to make the fucking deal. The 1701. Go look it up. Go ask Google Baba like you always do.
1701 is out the window.
Yes.
The US and France are coming in. Excuse me, Amir. 1701 gave UNIFIL the responsibility to enforce. They failed. The New Deal has the U.S. and France doing this, and that if it fails, then we're going to be back at war. So it's a whole new ball game, my friend.
We're going to win shit.
There's no point, man.
Well, watch us. Watch us. Potato.
Hell no,
Serious question. Is that coffee date in Brooklyn still on the table?
You're gonna kill, rape more men, women, and children?
No, we don't do that. That's your guy's job. That's what
you want.
So no need to keep going.
Hell no, man. You still gonna take me on that coffee date in Brooklyn?
Well, I'm not in Brooklyn. I'm not in Brooklyn anymore. I'm abroad. So, but
I'll wait until you come back.
But you're not in Brooklyn.
Yeah, no, I'm not in Brooklyn. Just promise me you're not going to sacrifice me in the.
So you want to meet me in where? Amsterdam, England? Where do you want to
come to Amsterdam? That's real close. Yeah.
We do dental work.
What's that?
We do free dental work in Amsterdam. Come.
Do you? Is that why you? Is that why it have to happen when you got your teeth knocked out with your losing fighting career, Potato? The one that left you with traumatic brain injury, so you can barely put a sentence.
How about you, Elnoma? You can come to London. I'll show you around my sister.
Potato, dear? Potato? Huh?
Potato.
Well, yes or no?
Ludwig, stop coupling. Elnoma, you come to London. Come to London. I'll show you around.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah. Where in London? Give me a location.
I'm in Central. You just tell me where you are. I can meet you at station. I'll show you.
I want to go to Central.
How about Victoria Station?
Sure, I'll meet you at Victoria. It's a big station, but I'll find you.
You're gonna get messed up. You're walking around.
I'll take you to some Palestinian restaurants, Elnoma. Because I know
go
you're used to that.
Walter.
Tastes like a home, right?
I'm not a big fan of Palestinian food. Of course, I prefer the Israeli food, but I like the Palestinian people.
What is Israeli food? Doesn't even exist.
No, look, try Googling.
Israeli food?
Israeli food. Israeli
what is that like? Is that like South African food?
No, nothing like it.
Come on.
You see, we're native to the region, so any food that comes from the region is Israeli.
You're Polish.
Norm, where are you, Norm?
In terms of what?
I think you said you're on vacation. I wasn't
I
listening.
didn't say I was on vacation. I said I was abroad, and I'm not specifying where I am.
Oh, okay, got it.
Are you?
He was a broad.
No, are you selling them the idea?
I have certainly the idea, absolutely. And I will repeatedly. I'm all. I can't answer that question.
They need you
Are
there.
you serving the Mossad? Are you Mossad?
I can't answer that question. Let's just say that we're a worldwide network. We love intelligence.
Amir, you notice how he tried to make himself sound relevant?
Such a beaver is really sad potato.
Eventually,
All of you little cowards afraid to use your real names. All of you cowards who
It's my
hate
real
your
name.
country.
Noma.
Sure it is. Of course it is.
My real
All of you
name.
little
I live
cowards.
in my country. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
little keyboard warriors in your
I'm in
mother's
Amsterdam.
basement with
Come.
your pants,
We
with your
showed you
pants
keyboard
around your
warriors.
ankles.
No, I'm in California.
Okay. What happened to your country, Amir? They didn't want you
So
there?
Al Jazeera is paying me to host these rooms every
I asked you
day.
a question, Amir. Amir, what
Yes,
happened to
yes.
your country? What happened to your
Nothing
country?
happened to it. Nothing happened to it.
So why did
It's
you
still there.
leave?
I didn't leave.
Oh,
No.
Where are you from?
He's from
I
America.
didn't leave.
Amir.
So
In
I got two passports. I got two passports. Canadian and American.
So, tell me which passports, Amir.
Like two, Canadian and
Only one at a time.
Palestinian tea.
No.
In
No,
old
I
America,
didn't. I
my
never
God.
had to leave my country either.
Oh, nice. What's that weird excuse for letters in your name? What happened to you? Hiding?
He's trying so hard.
What's so weird
have to try.
These three is gonna trigger you. Just don't get triggered, okay?
So you guys ready to surrender like Hezbollah?
What's hey Al Nasro, what is the weird excuse for your receding hairline?
Good. No, I'm happy with that. So you guys ready to surrender like Hezbollah?
You guys let us
Do the right thing. Save yourself the aggravation.
Who surrendered?
Hezbollah, do yourself a favor and save yourself the aggravation. Do
I heard that.
Hezbollah did.
Normal. I heard that Netanyahu is training with Usain Bolt.
Oh, really? That's interesting. That's a good one.
Increase his running speed.
That's a good one. Don't quit your day job of getting punched in the face. How many times have you been hit in the head? Honestly,
Normal, zero Moroccans were injured.
No, seriously. How many times have they hit you in the head?
Zero Moroccans.
For this to do. No, go ahead. How many times have you been hit in the head in order to do this done, Taylor? Tell the.
I had a handful of concussions. Is that
No
what you're asking?
kidding. No, that's a surprise. You're shocking me now.
In all seriousness, my Zionist friend, if you're ever in London, you want coffee, let me know. I'm usually free.
I'm in London all the time. I'm here.
I'll make time for you, Norm.
He's
All
in
the
London
time.
all
5
the time.
times a year.
Zama is doing business. Zama. He's in London.
Yeah, we have lots of banks.
He's trying to make it sound like so casually. I hop on my private jet. I'm in London.
True.
You're nowhere near
Absolutely
London
true.
to be found.
No, I don't
Oh,
always
yeah,
fly private. Sometimes I fly commercial.
Fly private. You fly private on that car pilot.
But normal. Do you know who did that murder that happened in the UAE? That was very sad, you know.
Who's Pakistanis? They'll pay. Go watch the movie Munich. You'll see what will happen to those.
Who do you think did it? Because look, they're trying to create tensions between UAE and Israel and UAE and Iran. Who
You
did
know,
it?
the Crown Prince is very upset about this, and believe me, this is going to come down like a ton of bricks.
I'm upset about it as well. I've been talking about it for the past.
I don't blame you. It's easy to murder a rabbi, isn't it?
Innocent man
No,
who
it's
killed
against
him.
my religion to go after.
Soren doesn't have a religion, so he was in favor of recruiting.
Spiritual leaders are not. Cannot kill spiritual leaders.
He's a kafir. What's that, potato? I'm sorry. Are you spitting teeth now, or are you trying to talk? Which is it, potato?
Do you write your own material? Because this is really cringe.
No,
He's
you
pretty
write
sassy.
you write it for me. It comes out natural. How many times have they broken your nose, Linton? Potato.
Twice.
I'm not surprised.
One time I got clipped, and the first time was an accidental hit.
Must have been an accident for sure.
Well, the first time it was, yeah. You want me to upload that picture? Would you like me to upload that picture?
I don't want to throw up in my mouth, but show it to somebody who cares. Show it to your boyfriend.
You mean your mom?
No, my mom is 98. She's not interested in you.
I love full-grown women.
Let's say again.
I don't have those pedophile tendencies y'all have over there. At least.
So you like old ladies. I figured.
If that's what you want to call it, that's okay.
Well, that's what you just said. You just said my mom.
All right.
That's you.
Is your mom 98?
She's 98.
She looks like 42.
Thank you.
That's why I fucking her.
So anyway, enjoy. She needs a good show. Anything else, guys? Anybody else want to surrender? Usually this is opportunities that I guess Edward left. Okay.
So Normo, before you go, can I ask you one question? So independent
are you ready to surrender, Amir?
Yeah, on this app, sure. Look, independent commission, right? Israeli commission finds Netanyahu responsible for 7th of October.
Yeah,
according to
no jurisdiction. It's a bunch of bullshit.
No, but that's coming from
against Trump. Take as your model Trump. Trump is a good model. What they try to do in the
Times of Israel doesn't lie, by the way, no.
Same thing. No, listen, they're just a newspaper like any other. They get some things right, some things wrong. But what they try to do to Trump is what they try to do to be just as ineffective. I think Bibi may turn out to be the Winston Churchill of his time, to be honest with you.
Bibi.
Bibi. You know, you're a hero. The guy who's defeating on 5 fronts at once. That guy, you heard of him? Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran. When's Iran going to hit back, by the way? I guess they're afraid, am I right? The Houthis, we bombed their fort. Okay,
Bibi
guys.
tapped out.
Huh? What's that?
Bibi tapped out like Conor McGregor. Tap machine.
No, I don't think so. He still seems to be running the government of Israel. I think he just made, he just got Hezbollah to surrender to him. Pretty impressive. Anyway, listen, good luck to you guys. I don't blame you. Guys are like the southern United States. You got the lost cause.
No, when is Bibi Netanyahu gonna surrender to all their arrests?
Those are bullshit, like the ones against Trump. They're nonsense. There's no jurisdiction to this. Bunch of bullshit. Yeah, total bullshit.
I got personal questions. You're a filmmaker, and I read your profile.
You know, I've heard a lot of stuff from you. It's too friggin' ignorant. You gotta up your game a little bit.
Startup investors, digital health entrepreneurs.
What's that?
You guys,
do you guys not all study English from the same broken English textbook? You guys, you can barely get a sentence out.
I'm a Semitic. I'm a Semitic.
You guys are like
I don't speak proper English because I'm a native Semite. You see.
I see. Okay. Me too. Me too.
No, you're not Semite. You are Yiddish.
No, we are. Yeah.
No,
sorry.
you're not.
No,
sorry. No, you're Yiddish.
we are. No, don't have to be sorry. No, we don't speak Yiddish.
No.
We come from every country in the world.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm Semite and I'm a German. I'm a Yiddish.
What?
See,
I don't understand.
You
can't even speak English, sir. Learn a language.
I can't speak English because this is not my language. You see, English is a Germanic language, and I'm not got used to it. You know, I was born native Semite. You know,
it's
that's
because
the
you're
thing.
developmentally disabled.
Turco, Slav, shit, and that's why you speak Indo-German or Indo.
No, I don't speak Indo-German. I don't speak Yiddish.
That's why
I don't speak the language stuff.
You know?
So
that's why you can't speak
is Hebrew.
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 You can't speak Hebrew. You can. The reason why you
speak Hebrew.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll let you think about trying to figure out what it is.
Be a little bit gentle with him today.
I'll let you try to figure out what I just said. You guys can talk about
the reason. The reason.
Very upset, yo.
The who? The what?
El Novo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be gentle today. Like, you know.
What?
I'm
Say
what are you saying?
Cool in the
head wound, potato head? Wait, Mr. Trump.
You gotta come up with potato head is all. I'm a Jew here. Go ahead.
We got an honest Jew in here. We got a lying Jew and an honest Jew.
Take care, guys. It's been great. I want to go celebrate our victory. Enjoy this.
Which victory?
I know you're going to try to figure out what
you're saying.
Shalom.
Bye.
Okay, you take care.
Bye. Go
celebrate. Nice talking. We are.
Go and celebrate with your old mom. Go.
Thank you.
Hello to your mom.
Thank you. I will. I'll say hello to your family.
We're waiting. Let's go.
Hello to your mom.
Go and do your celebration.
Hello, mom.
I'll tell your mom that your head injury is coming
Please go
along.
on, do your celebration. Go ahead.
I'm celebrating already.
Y'all are better, man.
What's that?
Yeah, your mom.
Your mom. You know, Scott Potato always says the same thing. Your mom. This is like somebody in 6th grade says. How many times did you have to be hit in the head to get this stupid potato? Just give me a number.
Why does it look like you
Hundreds
grabbed
of
a handful of? It looks like you grabbed a handful of feathers from your pillow and just glued it on your head.
I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck is that?
I don't know. That's my hair.
What the fuck is
You're
that?
very
What is
focused on men's lips.
What is? Get rid of it, man. Let it go, man. It's just
Let it
you
go,
know,
bro.
Like
Let it
with
go.
your brain. Like getting
Let it
hit in the
go.
head.
Go on, do your celebration.
You guys give me strength, and I thank you for it. Thank you.
They give you stress?
No problem. Take your strength.
You give me strength. You making more Zionists every day.
Yeah, now go on, shove it. That's we don't care.
Okay.
Go and do your celebration. Oh, go.
Yes,
go.
we are.
Okay, go.
I think I'm going to go to Ramallah and celebrate. You think we should let them keep? Should we let them keep Ramallah, or should we take them? Figure it out. Which do you think?
I think
Which do you
they're
think?
going to make you smooth. I think they're
Should
going to
we
make
take Ramallah, or should we? I think we should let them
They're
have.
going to make you smoothie. They're going to make you smoothie.
Okay, thank you. Okay, excellent.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
and do it. Go to
Oh,
Ramallah. Seriously,
what's that? What's that? We do. I've been to Ramallah.
Okay, go right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Go. Can you believe one room can embarrass a room full of Jew haters? This is why you lose. Right here.
What?
Right here.
No, but I
This is why you lose.
no, I don't hate the Jews.
hater?
No, I know. I know.
Yeah, I have Jewish friends.
Really? So do I.
Amsterdam full of Jews.
Oh, yeah.
They live
Yeah,
peacefully
Jews?
with us, man.
They want Jews?
Nobody's bothering them.
When's the last time you were in Amsterdam, Potato?
I like
Time
Jews.
ago.
I'm born and raised in Amsterdam.
When's the last time you were there?
I had it.
I'm born and raised there.
When's the last time you were there?
I live here, you dumb fuck.
Oh, do you? Oh, do you?
Yes.
Are you there right now?
Am I there right now? I'm born and raised in Amsterdam. I live in Amsterdam.
This is the chosen people. Have you seen the level of the IQ right now?
You're not
This is
even
the chosen
smart
people.
enough to lie. That's how freaking stupid
And
you
bro,
are.
you're
I
one
love
of
it.
those chosen
I love
people.
it. This is
talking to one of them.
if you say so. Maybe you think of me that way.
These people, the high IQ, you know, Ludwig, we're talking to one of those chosen people with a high IQ
You
level.
can say so. Whatever you say. It's up to you. Whatever you think of us.
I don't think anything.
Yeah, we don't think much of you.
No,
It's not like
he said we had a high IQ, so I'm just saying whatever.
That's true. You're one of them. You see, we're just seeing it.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
That was just look at it.
Absolutely.
I don't know, but we really.
Okay, girls. It was nice talking to you. You guys are wonderful.
Okay.
Don't forget to say hello to your mom.
Love you. Oh, I do say hello to my mom. I say hello to yours as well. I mean, I have to swing by the red light district. I waved to her. She's got the little light on her over there by the canal. Right?
Your
You
mom?
know what I'm talking about, right? By the canal. Yeah, your mom. Yeah. And you know what? She gives me a discount because I'm gentle with her.
Sure, mama. I talk about
All right.
mother like
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Shalom,
See you by the red light district.
Shalom.
Shalom. Mazel tov. Imagine being in your 60s and so bitter.
Amir, really, I don't understand why you bring this guy.
Bro, they gave up on everything. War, bombing women and children, soccer, street fighting. I've never seen a weaker species than this, man. This is...
El Normo has a mental issue, really. He's not normal. Anything but normal.
They just destroyed Gaza. That's all they did.
Destroyed Gaza. Well, the Gazans are still there. They will all turn to be, and they're all going to be Hamas. All Gazans will get Hamas right now, which is good.
Look at this.
There will be
First we take Manhattan, then we take Berlin.
Yeah, Hey, what's up, Montana? If anybody else want to come on up, you guys welcome. Don't worry. Let's try to refrain from personal attacks. It goes crazy, right? Please don't do personal attacks. And John, what's up, John? John, did you ask me a question or something? Somebody said you asked me.
Yeah, you didn't respond.
What was your question? Can you repeat?
It's in the chat.
I have to go to chat. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, basically, the screenshots you mentioned a while ago, they were a lie, right?
I can't remember. I can't give you names. You see what I'm saying? So maybe
there were no screenshots, right?
No, that's I did. That's remember I told you that person.
Existed.
No, I received them on Telegram. It was like one time. I could only see one.
You received them on Telegram.
I requested the guy to send me. I requested the guy to send me the one that I can save so I can put it in my PTR. But I haven't heard.
That's convenient.
Are you lying on here?
What screenshots? What is he doing?
God only knows. God only knows what this guy's mind.
It was a screenshot. I think John, was supporting Israel in their rooms, right?
Allegedly.
You support Israel, John. We know it. It's okay.
These alleged screenshots that probably don't exist, most likely don't exist, but
John,
it's alright. It's alright, Amir. We're still besties.
No, I asked the guy to, bro, I'm being honest with you. I've asked the guy and he hasn't responded. I've been trying to get hold of that guy. I think something happened. God forbid, something happened to him from the Zionist.
God forbid something happened.
John, I remember at one point you were supporting Israel, and then I don't know, did you change your opinion? Because I do remember me going into one of the Zionist rooms and you kind of arguing the same points I was arguing on the Palestinian side. Have you changed your opinion? Is that what?
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, it's okay if you change your opinion, if you got more educated. If you got more educated and changed your opinion, it's okay to admit that.
You said I was supporting Israel, then you said I was saying things.
Yes. A few months ago, I remember you saying some things in support of Israel. And then, I don't know, about a month ago, it seems that you started to support Palestine. So if you have had a change of opinion because you're more educated, it's okay to admit that.
I've never supported Israel.
I've never read John
You're in the Gatrix. You're in the Gatrix, in the tunnel.
You're in the quote-unquote small hat tunnel.
So if you don't support Israel, you support Palestine, right, John?
No, I don't support Hamas.
I didn't say Hamas. I said the Palestinians.
Yeah, what's happening is unfortunate, yeah.
Do you condemn Israel for killing men, women, and children? For 76 years? Not recently, but...
So, I have answers. It's unfortunate what is going on.
Do you condemn Israel for killing innocent men, women, and children? Yes or no?
It's unfortunate what's going on.
It's a yes or no.
I don't.
I'll give you another example. Is your mother a faggot? It's yes or no. Right? It's not really complicated.
Okay, can you refrain from personal attacks, please, bro? Can we do that?
I'm just going to assume these screenshots don't exist.
Screenshots of what you blind them?
No, they do, bro. I'm telling you, look, it's up to you not to trust me, but I did receive them, right? They were one time. People send one-time stuff on Telegram.
It is true. You're a victim, John? Did the rabbi touch you? What happened?
But, it doesn't make sense if you're trying to send someone messages of alleged Clubhouse chat.
like comments
Yeah,
or whatever. I don't see why you
so
would send them to
people,
one
I'll
server.
tell you
And
why
like
he
this
why
guy
he does it.
suddenly disappeared. Like
Yes, but let me
it's just
tell you
not
why.
adding up. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you why people do one-time things. So that way they can't take a screenshot of it. That way they can't say that this guy sent it to me. That way that guy doesn't get blamed for it. You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but why is
And
he
you-
so? Why is this person so scared of being outed?
He because bro, he goes into a lot of.
Okay, so I mean, is he like scared of me? Like I don't see why he like what?
Look, if his name comes out, the problem is everybody's gonna either block him, report him, and they're gonna be very, very careful with him around.
I mean, they should be if he's screenshotting comments.
Is that illegal?
No, but it's kind of creepy and stalkerish. So I would see why people.
Have you ever recorded your own voice and listened to it?
I would see why people would block someone who does shit like that. So yeah.
Bro, you think you're unanimous on this app or something?
Well, if
that what you
someone who
believe?
cares that much about my comments or whatever, clearly I am. If these screenshots are even real, but
I'm sorry if somebody told you that your VPN is protecting your privacy. Whatever.
yeah, that's great. You can pull up if you want.
John, I just sent him another message to see if he responds back. I'm afraid, like, the Zionist entity, right, they're very strong. Either he got doxxed or something happened. God forbid, we're going to have to wait.
Okay, if he sends you the message, you could put it up on your profile picture, cause yeah.
Are you gonna do that, Amir? Are you loyal, Amir?
Yeah, as soon as I get that permanent picture where I could take a screenshot, put it on my PTR, I'll be happy to do it for you. The reason why I just I told you about it is because
this will never happen. But
I don't wanna like shame you and all over the app, right? So this is why I just wanted to do when the room was small. That's when I told you about.
right, I mean,
John, are you trying to like?
But yeah.
Are you trying to play it safe for the apocalypse to happen? Right, as in the end of Israel, so you can like then sit there in this room. Well, I never, chose a side. You cannot like attack me. I was never pro-Israel. Because the apocalypse is around the corner. You know it, right? Israel is coming to an end.
Okay.
Right?
If you say so.
No, not if I say so. The writing's all over the fucking wall. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I don't know why you believe that a 58-year-old man can still become an athlete. That's pretty much what you are believing. It's super weird. It's like, why do you believe that somebody in their late 50s can become an athlete? It's delusional. You understand that, or is that like?
Okay. Oh, okay. If you believe Israel's gonna be like demolished or whatever, that you can believe what you want to believe. We'll see what happened.
Nazi Germany came to an end. Country of my origin, right? Great nation. The Armenian Empire came to an end, which was
Forget
pretty
about the
big.
Armenian,
The Persian
yeah.
Empire. You're an atheist. I take huge offense when you use God as a reference. I can go on with, and then you got this tiny little leap of land that so-called was promised to them by God. As much as most of them are secular and atheists, and the biggest gay community in a country, or I should say in the States, there is nothing godly what they're doing. It's not even making sense to sit there and claim like, this is what God promised us, which has never been the case. Israel is the name of a prophet, not the land. So nothing is making sense of what they're doing. Do you understand that, John? They understand how much they failed in all possible ways, raping on camera, shooting, killing, including, American citizens. sort of weird that you then sit here and like, no, I'm not really pro-Palestine.
Well, I mean, Hamas has American hostages, and one was recently murdered. So
when was Hamas founded, John?
Can't really tolerate that either.
John, when was Hamas founded?
You tell me.
Was it before or after Israel?
Israel what?
Israel what? What is your question?
Like you said, Israel, like, I mean, I guess after they founded, if that's your question.
Were native Dutch innocent of or guilty of becoming part of the resistance against the regime of Adolf Hitler?
I don't see how that's
Okay, I'm gonna end this live stream. If you're liking the live stream, click my profile. This is subscribe now. You.